Okay, so this summer program is quite a bit different than past programs. Past programs we've done our core weightlifting lifts, squat, bench, power clean, a few supplements, and then we've come out and we've moved a little bit. But we haven't had a lot of very dynamic movements, full body movements. I really like this one because we got kids out here on the field moving, pulling sleds, running hills, lifting barrels, and really working on the movement patterns that we just haven't worked on as much, that are very football specific. So it is quite a bit different than the programs we've had in the past, and it's been so I think what the athletes are getting out of this is their football movements have improved incredibly. I thought we tackled very well at camp. One of the biggest things I noticed is we didn't have an injury at camp. So we took 74 kids to camp, and the worst injury we have is a little tweaked ankle. That's huge, and if this can increase player safety as much as it has, then this is very, very worthwhile.
Compared to past programs that you guys have participated in, what's different about this one?
The difference is this is an overall becoming an athlete. So it works on agility, works on speed, works on strength, and not just one linear plane. And now basically core fitness, overall fitness ability, not just a single press, not just a single leg workout, but an overall becoming an athlete.
The main difference from previous years is the emphasis on athleticism. In previous years, we were mostly based on the Olympic lifts and power lifts. We'd start in the weight room and then do some athletic stuff outside, or do some athletic stuff for warm-ups, but nothing to the extent that we're doing now. It was mostly we'd spend the majority of our time in the weight room working our lifts, and athleticism was kind of an afterthought. What we noticed at camp was our kids are moving much better. They handled the heat a lot better. They're just more athletic. They can get to linebackers and defensive backs and stay on them, when in previous years we've had trouble touching those guys. So that's the main improvement that we've seen, just that the conditioning aspect and sport-specific movements that we do have really helped the athleticism.
My favorite drill is the tornado, because it's really good for bringing the whole team together and getting everybody ready and warm for the rest of the day and getting ready to work out and stuff.
Go, go, go! Let's go, Jess, wait. Spin tight, spin tight! Max distance, each jump. Good, good, good. There you go, hop up, football. Go fall and football. Down there. Ow. Better. Rowan and Martin. Rowan and Martin. You want to do the strength station event? Yeah. Oh no, he's not. Doing 360s all at the same time. One cross is in front, one cross is behind. Good job. Weave, Michael, weave! There we go. Stay all the way through, all the way through.
My favorite drill would be the agility hill, because it's a lot of like upper body and awkward movements up like a really steep hill, and it really works your entire body and a lot of your core, keeping your balance, and it strengthens your legs, planting and jumping and landing without falling.
That made more sense. Bite size. Competition, don't be loud, don't be loud. Oh, absolutely. Let's go, come on.
Don't let it slide. If I see it in front of me again, scream, everybody's going to do it again.
But stop in between. There we go. Stick, plant. Jump up and plant. Jump up and plant. If you're sliding, you're taking too far of a jump. Out. Jump straight up. All right. Go. Check your group line up. There we go. So we're Sanchez came up. Here we go. Boom! Line back up. Let's get some reps in. You're low. You're low on your landing. Ah! Go square. There you go, Clark. There you go. Push, buddy. Heel off, go. Get up, go! There. Here we go. The ground is west, southeast.
The weight room is different than most football program weight rooms. Like on the first day we learned that we wouldn't be doing bench and some other like core lifts that we usually did. But when you do the lifts, Coach Joe makes you do, and you do them all the reps and heavy weight as much as you can, it works you just as good, if not better, than the core lifts, and it helps you with football because they're all like football moves and strengthening football muscles.
So it starts now. 5 each leg, starting now.
Outside leg, up overhead. 10 total, 5 each leg. You get low and then go side to side.
Let's
go! Bumpers down
Get low. There you go.
You're trading yourself with that station on this one. Touch the ground. Touch the ground. Touch the ground. My heels are here. I want to touch the ground. That hurt.
I think the difference between working out in the weight room of the past years and out here with Coach Joe is that we're always moving around and we're always in groups and we're always competing against one another to get better each day. I'd say my favorite drill would be here doing the circuit because I get to compete against 2 other guys and we really push each other to make each other better each drill. I'd say compared to what we would used to do in the weight room, there'd be a lot of sitting around, and now that since we start outside, everybody's moving around and there's not a lot of sitting around, period. And then when we run up to the weight room, there's a lot of different drills we do. My favorite would be the triplet, where we have 3 sets of lifts that we're supposed to do as fast as we can, and we compete against everybody else.
Go. Good, right there.
Oh.
Tight pin on the line, okay?
You're catching it early. You're not even letting it come back. Don't get it in you. Let's keep going.
Okay, guys, I know this is when it's going to suck. Get back over the path. He wants to.
Set it. Again. Now seat roll.
Set. Go. Get started. Let's stand up.
You want to do it?
You